Tshepo Monare to do is to inspire someone. I walk.
When it's pumping, the heart is simply yours. Get up, don't sit around and do nothing. You gotta get what's yours. Stand up, don't beat around when it's pumping. The heart is simply yours. Sweet Delaware, put cream to the crops. Unraveling gifts brand new from the box.
All right. So today, basically, the 14th of May, 2022, we are honored to have my old-time friend, a legend, if I can call him, Sandile Moya. He's got lovely credentials attached to his name. I think he'll tell us all about it. But I know that for myself, you know, our friendship goes as far back as in grade 10, where we met for the first time in General Smarts High School. And I think also very important to highlight, Uti, you know, I almost caught fire the last time around with the promo that we did to say that we're inviting all the alumni of these Model C's high schools in the Val. And of course, I need to just, to you know, to put it in a better perspective for the viewers to understand why was that important. That's the starting point, but this show is inclusive and it's outreaching to everyone. But we were just intentional in targeting such people because we wanted to trace and to track down how are they doing versus the kind of education that they have received next to their counterparts in the townships and all that. But going forward, we will be growing. Of course, we will be taking also you know, people from that outside that scope that we've outside the scope of the terms of reference of the show. But in any case, welcome to it. This is Better Days with Tshepo Monare. Today I'm hanging with Sandile Moya. And of course, how are you doing, my friend? Tshepo Monare.
Thanks for having me, my brother.
Yeah, no. I think it's us that should say thank you. I think very important to note that you're one of the bravest. To say, I'm not shy. I'm not camera shy.
Yeah.
I can be the first guest on the show. I need to make the viewers understand that sometime around November last year,
yeah,
I had an early call from you that morning. Did you not sleep that morning? What were you doing? Were you prophesying that morning? Because you called around 6 o'clock in the morning, my man.
It was one of those days.
One of those days,
It was one of those days. Yeah.
Yeah, but when Sandile called, all that he said was to prophesy. He was very spot on. He was like, Tshepo, I see you go into Zama media because he's Zulu, and that's why my tongue will naturally flip to Zulu because now he speaks Sotho. Because when he came here, he was from KZN. It was always Zulu only, you know. But now for some reason, force of habit, I'm trained in that way to be the one that flips my tongue when I'm with him. So it's almost unnatural for me to be speaking Sotho with him, and although now he's much fluent. How many years have you been in the Val?
Since 1998, my brother.
Since 1998.
Way back.
Yeah. So just to finish the thought, because I was saying that when he called, he said, "Hey man, I want to be the first guest on the show when you eventually do it." And I said, "Yeah, Sandana, I've got something like that in the pipeline. When it comes through, you're definitely gonna be the first guest." And now today, I've honored that word, the promise that I made, and I am with him. But more than that, I'm honored to have him. Sandawana, thank you, brother, for joining us, man, on the show, man. Sandana, so basically this show, ne?
Sure.
And of course, I want us to relax as much as possible,
Sure.
just to have a conversation, because
Sure.
what we simply seek to do is to to inspire someone out there.
Yeah, yeah.
You never know.
Definitely.
They say one person at a time. We're making a difference in this world.
Sure.
One person at a time.
Yeah.
I'm here with my daughter. She's in matric.
Wow.
And you yourself, you hold quite a number of academic qualifications.
Yeah.
Maybe just important also to highlight that we are broadcasting from the premises of VUT, in particular in Sandile Moya's office, right?
Yes.
It is better days with Tshepo Monare. Today is Saturday. It's evening. It's just gone 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock in the evening. And where is the point? Where is the starting point? In fact, in all of this, I think Sandile, just let's go back a bit. Let's go back a bit. So let's go back because I know you from grade 10.
Sure.
So before you come to the VAR,
Yeah.
just take us to KZN. Where exactly in KZN and everything?
I'm basically from Fright. A small town called Fright.
Okay.
In the KZN. I came to the VAR when my father passed on.
Okay.
By the way, my father passed on at Ingany's hospital.
All the way from KZN?
Yeah, I've got siblings around the VAR.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got siblings around the VAR. About Sister Andy,
Okay.
about Sisbuku and all those.
Okay.
Yeah. So they took me from Fright to try and find me a scale in AYEYE Valley.
Okay.
And then that's how I met
Yeah.
Smart.
But I remember, Sandile, going back to the first time I met you, I remember you were very shy, very reserved,
Yeah.
and very, very traditional. Or is it traditional or is it tribal? But you were very Zulu, as Zulu as they come.
According after any Sotho
Wait, but something happened along the way there because and of course we're looking at this in vintage point.
Yeah.
To say that in grade 10 your character, your first introduction, your character in grade 10 versus your character in grade 11 were two different characters.
Yeah.
What happened?
You come to the place in Tshepo, not knowing anyone. I met you. I met Abomabare. Still remember Elias
Chabala. Hey, we should have him. Yeah.
We click with that guy Elias. We click with Elias, and then ngaqala ke ngabacorruptanyana ngabona izinto, Yeah, that's basically it. But then I'm still a good guy, my brother.
Of course. I get it. You've gone full circle now to finding yourself back again. You wouldn't be sitting here with 2 qualifications and the third one to complete in no time. Ne?
Yeah, in no time.
And of course, we're going to get to those qualifications. Because I remember, you're very, very clean, very, how do you say, neat and tidy.
Sure.
And for some reason, all of a Sunday, I just saw you come into school now with the dickies now.
Sure.
The character now was different.
And
now you're a new movement.
Yeah.
And now you walk.
Remember, there was also Book Cooper.
Yeah. Winston.
Yeah, Winston.
We're
by Kalchheimer Pantsula. Though Mr. Smarty, multiracial school.
Yeah.
But Pantsula bebukhona. You understand? Pantsula was there. And namanje Pantsula besasekhona.
Do we blame this on Bugala?
Ish. Kabelo Mabala. Mr. Buga 2 shoes.
Is it to blame for this? Because now after he said that, you went back to put on the collar. But I mean, I still check on his. You can see he's a pastor, but he's still a Pantsula. He's still a Pantsula at heart. You see him with his sporties and all that.
Pantsula pili. Once a Pantsula.
Always a Pantsula.
Always a Pantsula.
I'm a Pantsula Jabuli.
No,
my man. But I'm interested to learn how does it now start shaping up after all of that? Because going back to that kind of character back in high school,
sure,
one would almost conclude that this kind of character would amount to nothing in life. It's easy to get condemned with such a character and all that. At what point does it now become a turning point in your life, and you start now to guard all your marbles to shape up your life?
Yeah, if you may recall, I used to have a sister. UK. Yeah. This is Priska. May her soul rest in peace.
Salute.
Still love you, my sister. Sure. I wouldn't say it was a depression. Remember, I left Smart. I was only there for 3 years. I left Smart, General Smart. I went back to KZN.
Oh, you went back to KZN?
I went back to KZN.
This is now after matric?
No, not after matric.
Before?
I never matriculated at Smart.
I didn't know that.
You know me.
No key.
So I went back there, man. Ngaqala ngazithola, ukuthi kahle ngubani, preparing to go back to the Val, of course, for VUT.
Okay.
Because my brother Uveli,
Uveli, he's also late.
Yes, he's late. He wanted, may his soul rest in peace. May your soul rest in peace. Continue to rest in peace, my king. Uveli went over, sat down with me, knowing, hey, boy, I know you're gonna make it one day. You are very brilliant, very intelligent. You know. Okay, I came back to the VUT back in 2005. Among VUT, I met the guys like Georgino.
Okay.
Jochana.
Papa.
Ongaza.
Oh, okay.
He's doing very well.
We should also have him. We also need to have him.
I was gonna tell you to have him.
Yeah.
Bongaza, they welcomed me. Was Bonabatale in 2004.
Okay, so when you had the class of 2003.
2003. Again, I failed this month.
Okay, so you failed.
I failed. I failed. I didn't mention that way.
Okay.
Anyway, I failed this month. In 2004, I took a gap year. I was a groundbreaker. Love Life.
What happened to that campaign, that movement? That's Love Life.
That's gone, my brother. It's gone. Shame. I don't know.
Okay.
So I figure VUT, Makeleza, first year. He's not attending any class. They know.
So before you move further, you matriculated in what year?
2003. I took a
2003.
Yeah, in 2004 I took a gap year.
Oh, okay.
Came to the VAD to
2005.
2005 I came back.
Yeah, that's when she was born.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's when she was born. So when she was born, you were starting your first year?
My first year.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, 2005 first year, 2006 second year, 2006, 2007, when I was about to complete my first qualification. I was moving. Passing.
A totally different character
not
from
attending
Smart
classes. Yeah. Not attending any class.
Not attending any class, what do you mean?
No, I was only attending practicals.
Study. Homeschooling.
Yeah. I passed in 2005, my first year. I remember I got my first distinction in 2005. Yeah, I was happy. I went, there's a back there, with.
Okay.
They was close to Mamlu.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we used to chill and celebrate whatsoever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mamlung.
I went to I remember after.
Is it by Student Lake?
Student Lake, yeah.
Yeah.
That side.
Yeah.
So yeah, to cut the long story short, 2006, I'm doing my first year, passing 2007, just when I was about to go to in-service training.
Okay, yeah.
And then boom, accident happens.
Sandana, I know
That was
you
2007,
personally. That was 2007.
Yeah.
Are you open to speak about that? What happened actually, Sandana? Because okay, maybe very important to note that in fact, maybe it's not my place to even share. Maybe you can tell a story, and then I'll have an addition to that afterwards. What happened? So basically, what happened? That's a turning point. It sounds like a turning point.
It is, my brother. It is, believe me, it is. So what happened is, I had a homeboy Uber.
Okay.
I took $50 Uber.
Okay.
One jello was I the following day, which was Saturday. I took it. It was when I took it. It was on Friday. So I went back to a class, CE4.
Yeah.
Opa calls me. He say, "Man, I need that thing. I need to use it. I used to buy groceries with $50 by then. Hey,
it was a lot of money.
It was a lot. So me thinking, I'm not buying any groceries in here. No, I'm chilling with my brother. He's taking very good care of me. So I said, okay, since I have it, let me just give the $50.
Okay.
Can do Uber, Begashala Lyres,
Okay.
Also, Parrot League.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we have a phone line on Parrot League. I went there. I chilled with. I was not even drinking that day. I chilled with them. There was this other guy. I won't mention him by name.
Yeah, of course.
That other guy.
Yeah.
He knows himself. Yeah. So the Charles touch.
Okay.
Hey, because Bengamnand.
Hey, I'm always telling Sandana.
Hey, I could flex it. So that's what was scared of me. So yeah, man. Bentlala Orlando Pirates, Nemoroko Swallows. Base 21 March 2007. It's half time. We're chilling. So I was sitting on the balcony.
Okay.
Yeah, so this guy is drunk. Yeah, what you know, man, I'm a yeah, whatsoever, and then there was about Rexy. They were my friends, these people. A person who injured me is a person who happened to injure me is a friend. Was a friend by then.
Your friend?
My friend.
Okay.
We used to sit together.
Chill together.
And the stash at the end there. So he comes and say and claim that I did 1, 2, 3. I said, no, my brother, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm basically not around. Like Kuzela Kona, Bailey, whatsoever.
So you were not a resident student by then?
No, I was not.
You were staying.
Yeah, I found us another.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So what happened is, I'm not being aware. I'm sitting, talking to him, addressing whatsoever, and then he happened to push me
from the balcony.
Yeah. Then I fell
upstairs.
Hey
man.
I realized with my singing pants, I'm going down. There's no other way. Yeah, bro. I'm going down. There's no other way. Yeah, boom. It happened. I was rushed to Ekopano. They transferred me to Ebara. I stayed Ebara for 8 months. I was even told to go now you'll never make it. You'll be on a chair forever. I said, hey, Ubani. I remember it was a Chinese doctor, take it easy. This is your permanent chair. I did physio. I was then transferred to an adult spree lying off
Okay.
Starring.
Miraculously.
Starring.
Starring!
Ngiyafaka my brother. Nathi yeah. Ngiyabuyela elifini no. Hey, it was bad.
Were you
people were passing on in front of me like on daily basis. Abantu babo, you know our government hospitals.
Was it by then or even now? It's still the same.
Hey, angazi manje angihlangana nesibhedlela ngisafuna ukubuyela.
So the medical way.
Yes. Yeah, man, public hospitals.
No. So were you ever in a coma at any point?
I was for 2 months, I think.
What?
For 2 months. I couldn't even speak, man. It was bad.
And this is the time that we we were leading different lives. I was in a different place by then. We've got no update of this. We don't know because I only came back when life happened to take us back in full circle to meet again to say, hey, boy, what happened? What's happening now? It was a shocker to me, but I can just imagine the excruciating pain that it was for you and all that. And I just want to dig deep into the psychological trauma of it. Finding yourself in such a position where your life is literally fading away in front of your eyes.
Yeah, man.
And what was it like, man?
Monare, when you are strong. I had to tell myself, ngizobuya and ngizobounce back kabuhlungu. So I remember there was this other physiotherapist. She's good. She was from Devon. She used to like me. But but you
can tell. This one's been for
But I am, and she was good. She used to motivate me a lot. She used to give me a script to Bible, read. She was a very sweet person. Hey, man, but then
she helped you gain your strength back.
Yeah,
to put up the fight.
Yeah, and she even told me not to drop out of school.
So this was in 2007. So
first semester.
So meaning that for the whole of that year you did not go back to school.
I went back.
The same year?
Yeah.
What?
Hey baba, nabuya la ngihamba ngama-crashes. But but now.
Were you declared dead already by these people?
Hey, students.
But
students. What? Rumors, man. By the way, Dalawan in South Africa, so I came back being stronger. I was left with my practicals. So when I came back, we had to shift the curriculum to the following semester.
Okay.
The next semester.
Okay.
So we did that. I did my practical. I even found in sales training. There's a student restaurant campus in student training restaurant.
Okay.
So they call it. I went there to do my practicals.
Oh, so you were studying hospitality? Okay.
Yeah, chef.
Yeah. Chef Sandy.
Exactly.
Chef Chenko.
Yeah.
So can you cook? No.
I can, man. I can.
Do you bake?
I can bake.
Small things.
Yeah, I can do. Isn't just by.
Can you head chef for a 5-star hotel?
That comes with a lot of experience.
Okay.
You don't just
parachute.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
But I can be a chef. Yeah, there's nothing ethical. You can also be a chef.
But I didn't study hospitality.
No, you don't need to study hospitality to be a chef. you seriously don't.
You can just use mama's recipes.
Mama's recipes.
Mm.
Ulandele nutrition, good nutrition, wazi ukuthi
Balance ngama-veg.
balance into zakho. Bekela abantu kahle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've never practiced in that big scale, this hospitality that you've seen?
I actually had. I was running a feeding scheme, cooking for needy students.
Okay.
Hey, my brother, Zulima.
Zulima.
What happened is, ngiye ngabhalela university. Okay. I quit.
Okay.
Where I was placed, a restaurant.
Okay.
And then I started safety management without completing a hospitality.
So it's on hold.
Yeah. So mina ngenza kanjalo.
Eish.
I push beggar, and then come collect.
What?
The strategy. So what happened is I was not ready for 8 to 5. 8 to 4:30.
Because I remember, when you say that, because I remember I was worried about you when I came here many years ago. I was like, Sandile, you're still studying. You want to be a professional student. No. You want to be a student for life. Yeah.
And sister. No, I'm passing. And abantu abaningi bacabanga ukuthi hayi isapheleza le. Bayenzele sympathy, ihlale register. No, man, it's not because of that. Ngiyapasa, makuthiwa average 60%, yeah. Make it a point. I've got that 60% average. Ngiyapasa like any other student.
Yeah.
Strictly no favors. It's okay.
So you moved to you hand on hospitality. You go into safety management.
Yes.
What happens then?
I pushed. I was left with 3 modules. And then the following year, I remember I pushed until the third level, which is a third year. I was a senior student as well. I was safety.
Okay.
I left 3 modules to finish whatever that I started with hospitality.
Okay.
That's when I developed a
feeding scheme. Okay. Were you making money with that feeding scheme?
No, man. There was no money. Let's volunteer, right?
Oh, okay.
Just to help the needy students.
But who provides the food?
People who are making a business with the university.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. Sectors,
Yeah, but you must hook us up with those people. We've got charity here, great in this.
Definitely. I know all of them. They shouldn't run away. Hey, no, they should really come on board, man.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course, we want to develop our society.
Yeah. So that feeding scheme was then converted into my in-service training, my graduate. And then there was this because soccer was saying when the safety management, the Pantsula mele change manje. Uyangithola. Mele change Pantsula engathi kahle mina ngeke uthune emafemini
ama-stairs of you.
Yeah, mina
conveniences. Okay.
I'm now trying to find myself manje ukuthi kwenzakala okay. That's when I registered the BA.
Okay.
Yeah, I completed the BA last year.
Yeah. First qualification under the belt.
Yeah, level 7 now.
Yeah, level 7.
Yeah.
What?
Level 7.
Level 7 is what? Honors or BTEC? Yeah. Wow.
It's a BTEC. We're going there, honors, masters, and whatsoever. I promise you, I'm not going to doctor. Yeah.
PhD, you want to change title? Mr. Forever.
Mr. Forever. So yeah, sasekhona.
Yeah.
Sasekhona. Yeah, Poppy Spani corner the university after that feeding scheme. Yeah, but yeah, she said.
So even though it didn't have instant financial gains for you, it opened the gates for you.
Yeah,
that propelled you to better career setups.
Yeah. It did, because the following year, I was called to say we need an administrator.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to my interview and all that. Because I did hospital. Remember, I now have a qualification in hospitality. I got this ban in 2017. I'm still working here, the office in the hospitality as an administrator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So as it is, Konamanje, you're sitting with 2 qualifications.
2 qualifications.
That's the hospitality.
Yeah.
And
1
BA.
Yeah, hospitality and BA.
And BA.
Yeah.
And you've got 1 pending.
Yeah.
You must go and
Safety.
and harvest.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
On safety.
Angithi ngibekela lapho phezulu ngiyadropa ngifake kubuthi. One of my friends, I always laugh when they call me an academic gangster. No? Ufika thathi izinto azibekele yaqhamuka sekazobhova. No, it's strategy. I've got a lot. Saya phambili.
Sandana, man, your story is an inspirational story.
Sure.
Your story is quite it's a powerful testimony of personal fortitude, strength.
Sure.
And what else is there? I guess perseverance also features in there. But your story is beautiful in the sense I don't think I would have gone through what you've gone through, because obviously at some point kuna severe depression comes.
Yeah.
And in fact, speaking of that, man, that how do you overcome that? Because you look at simple things such as today not having money, struggling with the basics of life, and what it's very easy for one to sink into depression. We've seen with the industry people how easy it is for people to take their own lives and all that, and you ask yourself, where's the courage to fight and all that? But I mean, we can reference this from different points of view, that this is a serious matter, and sometimes many people, I personally know people that have also taken their own lives, and all that, because of the same depression or maybe the difficulties of life and all that. Yeah. How do you having because you are sitting here as proof of life, having gone through what you've gone through? I didn't wanna tell it before you could tell it, but now I can say that you literally moved. You changed status from being normal to what they now call disabled, right? And you're not born like that. And I can just imagine how that can mess up with your psyche and all that. But to find you still solid and making all these strides, getting all these qualifications, coming here, sitting here in your round table in your office now, and all that. How did it happen? But what gave you the courage to fight, if I can call it?
Yeah, mine was, when you are grounded, if you know what you want in life, and then you check people or baphilelayo, ngiphilela abantwana bakithi, ngiphilela my mom and everyone that is close to me.
You don't have a child of your own as it is now?
Hey.
Or are they still lonely?
As it was born, I guess.
Oh, not now.
Not now. Yeah, but soon. Yeah. Mawazi ukuthi ufunani life in. You can't just give up like that, nje.
Yeah.
Angeke nje uvele give up and throw everything away. Into oyibhilide kanzima,
Sure.
Yeah, so mine would be what's in here about grounded, about solid. So you say it. Yeah, it's disability.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it can happen to anyone.
Yeah.
I changed what is on the CP card and all that. But then it's okay. If I'm one bunny, my conopillar disability.
Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Or what's in stopping those yeah. Well.
But was there any like support group?
Yeah, there was most definitely. There was we had a group I remember we had a group ruling. I mean being attended a group ruling was yeah. Okay. I couldn't get any around the valley.
Okay.
So
we need to establish such.
Yeah, such such supportive groups in jail. Even though we disability commit within the institution.
Yeah, because I was going to ask that. Okay, there is. Yeah, okay, you've already gone.
There's a disability commit within the university. Because I believe I'm for no way politicizer. Because it's a committee that should support those who are living with disability.
Okay. Different
kind of nature of.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a committee, a CSI developer.
Okay.
To support, because we've got kids living with disabilities within the institution.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, we should get many of those Monare, Bazamo, Ngadisa. I mean, me sitting with you here, there's a kid who's got a matric certificate or pass a grant, is disabled. Or life is but just because the government that grant and so that grant and next life. So we need to get them on board. Sba register, sba apply, sba say Sure. So yeah, the committee it pushes in this fund analysis. Yeah, it's a committee that we developed within the university. Okay. And we also need more groups around the valley. Okay. Because the university
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course. But any other, because I know that their bodies, because this one in particular that you speak about, it's an institution and it's a committee, right? But in greater society, kuna bodies amanye, like a disability kind of bodies, know, where people sometimes, I don't know.
All right. I get you. I also serve in a council, the university council.
In a university council?
Yeah, I'm a council member. You're speaking to a council member.
What does that mean?
A council, each and every university in a council where, decisions are taken. To govern the institution or the university. So I sit in one of those.
So it's like a parliament?
Yeah.
It's a university parliament?
Not a parliament.
You're an honorable man, are you not?
I'm honorable.
Look.
We don't stop. Yeah. We push, my brother. We never stop.
Yeah, man. We
never stop. We push. Yeah. So Ngiseba is there's a body within the council by this an IF.
Okay.
Yeah, IF. You remember, council has got different kind of bodies. MENA and we IF.
Okay.
Yeah.
IF meaning?
Institutional Forum.
Okay.
Yeah. Disability Forum. Disability Forum.
Okay.
And there was no such.
Okay.
I'm the first to say.
What? No.
Remember, I told you, Guti, I create something at a later stage, we sing it out.
Sure.
So that's what we did. Sitemas Moya, Sister Wategile, some frustrator, whoever was in charge, We need our own body. We need our own. We need our voices to be heard.
Own representation.
Yes, we need a representative. Also, we cancel in as much. We shall have a fan of the SLC and all that.
Yeah.
So, ibuya githi. Siyathatha sibeka phezulu siyoseva kuyo futhi.
Wow.
Not that you are greedy.
Yeah. No, you are leading the way.
Yes, you are leading the way, and we are preparing for others.
Yeah.
But my figure, but only everything say sharp.
Paving.
Yeah,
paving the way.
So,
Wow.
We can say.
Wow, man. No, big ups.
Yeah.
Yours is a great story, man. I think, and I don't have any reference to make if it is not this biblical reference to make of a certain man, the Jacob that was, and along the way in his journey, met with an angel, started to wrestle with an angel.
Yeah.
And when the angel left him, his movement was no longer the same. His name had also changed.
Yeah.
From being Jacob to being Israel.
Israel.
You know the story.
I mean, that's not.
Yeah, but and I think he was more blessed as Israel than Jacob.
Yeah.
You know, so there's something very I'm depicting that kind of a force or a blessing upon your life that you know that was setting you up. It was a setup for you.
Yeah.
To set you up for all this greatness, because like how we started the show, we spoke about how I knew you from General Smart, and to what you've become today, to how you have evolved over the years, and we've also touched on the pinnacle turning point of your life, and but look at how things are shaping, and now here you are serving in the council. Where to from here?
I think I'm still gonna chill the university. We're not yet there.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to leave the university while knowing it's eventually like
it's not complete.
Yeah, it's not complete. I think I'm gonna stay for a few years in J, and then after a year, maybe back to KZN.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna drop us, leave us high and dry, just like that.
Straight. Yeah. Sesingaboma horrible, horror, not honorable. Horrible member. Because ngifuna ukubuyela eKZN ngibajayivisa ngibashiphe sizabona. Yeah, but it's not something that I'm planning very soon. Very soon. I'm still in Nepal. I'm still here. Sisazama ukulungisana ne-university now. A lot has happened. Mangaphumbula University under administration, so it's now that we re-establish a proper council that will be working in terms of transforming university. So we select back to the Angela before.
Look, man, we are almost at a wrap.
Yeah.
But before we wrap it up, just a few more questions.
Sure.
I mean, I'm like sitting where you're sitting now, being where you are now, having the wisdom, being older and wiser now. What do you say to your younger self, to the Sandile in General Smart's high school?
Like you said, man, I came here being very shy. But
or you were sussing out the environment.
Remember when I decided to go back to the kids at the neighbors, I was
out of this world.
Yeah, and I wanted to know, man, there's something wrong with me. It's in move. And among this
was in grade 11, eh?
Yeah.
Or was it metric?
I did lesser scale and a year also after months. I did grade 11 and grade 12.
Serious?
Yeah, I did 11 and 12.
Okay.
So mangibuya la ngibuye sengizitholile.
Yeah.
And then boom, the accident happens.
Okay.
Ngaqala ke, I mean lapha la ngibuya khona emaplazini because bangithatha bangilahlele emaplazini.
So was it like a rehab for you?
It was a rehab. Ngabuya ngaphasa grant exemption, ngaqualify ukungena esigele. Ngageleza disability. I think had I not went back to KZN, the depression was on. So it was a rehab for me. Rediscover
yourself.
It helped me a lot, I think.
So it's very easy to lose yourself in the midst of all these mischiefs, like in high school, in peer setups. Is it peer pressure, or is it? Are those things even there?
They are there, my brother. I mean, they are there. Remember me now, when it was the first time failing the scale. Yeah, well, I failed that 8 months. Remember that police of Dayz, which if you fail one of the languages,
you fail.
Yeah, I failed that.
Afrikaans.
Mrs. Van Rike. Mrs. Van Rike. Van Rike, where are you, man? Hey, Van Rike.
Is it not Van Niekerk?
Van Niekerk.
Van Niekerk. Yeah, something.
Yeah.
But she never liked you.
Amen.
But not that she liked any of us.
But I began prepare. Look, I mean, look at me now.
Yeah.
Senyazi, senkhona ukugayida abantwana ukuthi man, mawenza so kumenero to whoever escale ongahloniphi, ongalandeli the code of conduct escale wenzakalani ngawe yabo.
Yeah.
Even nala escale nala FUT, I mean siyakhona ukugayida intwana. I'm sorry. Sibagayida if you do 1 2 3 yeah the consequences and uzoshayeka already sawumaphakathi. Qeda lento uzohamba uyospana i-peer pressure mayishaya lapha not la yabona. But siyazi we basically know ukuthi mase sekaspana uzobe seka more responsible than manje.
Okay. Yeah.
So zona izinto ezinjalo zikhona, I mean ziyabalimaza a lot.
Yeah. So being an academic today, because today you're an academic.
Sure.
Do you vouch for education? Do you say the same cliche that we had, that education is the key to success? Because I mean, it's very easy for those that makes, because nowadays I think it's the amount of money that you have, the amount of riches that you have, you know, that cancels out such early teachings of the necessity of education and all that, because others are very proud to say, I'm a dropout, but I'm rich and better than you that's got a degree and all that, you know. What do you say to that, and what do you say to the,
you know, money disappears, my brother. Money ongayibamba manje engahamba, mara education uzozungene nayo ngaphakathi.
Sure.
And it shapes ingqondo yakho, I mean your critical thinking and all that. Once you educated, you have to sharpen. So nelifa la forever.
Wow.
And ukona okumele ungena nakuphi yabona.
Yeah.
With that piece of paper.
Yeah. So
not unless if you bought it. Because mabaya. My merchandise.
No.
Saying it's a mapel.
Well said. Well said.
No, man.
Right.
Education is very important.
Yeah.
Money, I don't value money. I value education. Yes, money is needed.
Yeah.
Money is needed to convince into zakho, but once you are educated, uzokwazi nokuspanisa imali ukuthi ispanisa kuphi in.
Yeah.
So now uthola abantu abanemali, mara imali yakhona iyaravaziwa. Nganthola iyaravaziwa. Ugcina sewuphuma emaphepheni uteshi.
Yeah.
Ukhawathekile.
Blew it.
Yeah, this thing I blew it.
Yeah. No. So Sandile, man, thank you so much, man. I think, man, this show is to give voice. I mean, we were speaking before we started recording.
Sure.
That as black people, we don't have our library.
Yeah.
Man. Of our stories, our tales, archived, well archived, where we can read and all that. And this is just but an initiative to record such, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, but to record such information, if it's information, but to record such stories and tell those stories to our people, tell it to ourselves, because all too often stories are told, but stories that we hear are of the big somebodies, and it's only a handful of them. So what about the rest of the nobodies? The underdogs, that have got a story to tell, but their stories never goes anywhere because they are not persons of interest, so to say. So in our eyes, we say, Sandile, you are an epitome of greatness, man. And you are you are one of a kind, very, very courageous, and your story is worth telling, and it's worth hearing. And we thank you for giving us your story. And in parting words, this show is Better Days with Tshepo. Yeah. So we want to know from you, which were the better days for you. Are you in your better days now? Were you in your better days then? Or are your better days yet to come? And also, last question to you is, what's your bread and butter now? What's putting bread on the table? What do you do, basically?
All that I see, better days are yet to come.
Okay.
Now the bread and butter, what I'm currently doing, I'm now focusing on myself, focusing on my studies. After then, there's a one or two Coma. But basically, I'm an academics. We never stop,
Yeah. But what do you do for a living now?
Oh, now I'm working for university.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working for university.
Which university?
Value University of Technology.
Baba, you must own it. That's not just a university.
I'm working for VUT, also serving as a member of the council within the VUT, working at the residencies as an administrator, hospitality administrator, and this office.
And that's your bread and butter.
It's Naresto, are we closing?
Yeah, we're closing, man.
Okay.
Any last
man. Thanks for having me, my brother. We need platform like this in the future.
Yeah, man.
What is shaping the society, and congratulations on a new show, man. But is it a podcast?
Yeah, it's a podcast.
Okay.
It's a podcast.
Salute to the viewers at home. This is your boy, Sandile Moya. I love you all.
No, thank you so much for watching the show, and still going forward. Better days are yet to come.